Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patea here with a quick video for you. I just want to do a quick update for you on our wood stove. We have a wood stove in our home. It is the Liberty by Lopi Liberty. And we were so amazed tonight. I am standing about 6 feet back from this stove. When you're looking to buy a wood stove, there's a lot of different things you need to consider. The size of your home, the size of the stove, what all are you going to be using it for. We wanted to be able to have heat for our home. Our home was built in 1870. The house was transitioned over the years from wood heat, electric heat, back to wood heat, and then up to propane. So propane is very expensive to run, especially if you have an older home like we do. Regardless of how much you insulate it and the things that you do, it just always seems to be drafty. So last year we made a good and large investment in our home in buying a wood stove. We actually bought a wood stove considered a little bit bigger than what we need for our actual square footage, but we wanted to ensure that we could heat the place up, okay? For a girl that's very cold nature, that works really well. So we went with the Liberty by Lopi, and we have just been incredibly impressed by this product. As you can see here, we've got it going. This wood that we have here was given to us after the ice storm that we went through here in Appalachia and Tennessee. It was incredible last February, and everybody's loaded with wood from that time because of all the trees that fell and everything. So this came from our neighbor. They had this cut up and actually donated it to us. So this has been seasoning for about 10 months. And before we set this fire, the house was about, it was in the 60s, wasn't it? Let me verify before I tell you. It was in the mid 60s. I had the heat cut off today. It's kind of warm, but we're going to get down to the freezing point tonight. So, you have to kind of moderate how you're going to use your fire when you have, you need 50s and 60s during the day versus cold temperatures at night. So we build a fire overnight to keep us cozy, and you know what? We don't have to turn on the heat and don't have to use propane. So long story short, this is the power of seasoned wood. If you have a wood stove, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because there's nothing worse than trying to build a fire with wood that's just not going to burn for you. You're just not going to do anything. But this stuff right here tonight, we've kind of cracked into it, and it is amazing. The fire built really well, and it is 86 degrees right now. I'm literally staying back, not because I just want to show you a pretty fire, but because I can't get any closer. So we've got the fan going. It's circulating through the kitchen and through the downstairs, and hitting up to exactly where we need it to go. So if you are interested in a wood stove, many of you have asked me, what do we have? I know the lighting is going to change on you. We do have it double walled. Again, we went with all the safety precautions that we needed to. Some things you don't have to add or have to do, depending on where your wood stove is or the setup of your home or your flue or whatever. But we went to the nth degree with this because, again, our house was built a long time ago, and we want to make sure that we did everything right. So safety first. So I just want to give a thumbs up to anything that you can find by Lopi. Again, we have just found this to be an incredible product. And I'm telling you, one of the best things to get used to, and that will spoil you rotten once you get used to it, is wood heat. It works great for you. And also, as I've always been telling you, if you can adapt to learn to using a wood stove for a lot of cooking purposes, you're ahead of the game in terms of your skill sets. Even outside on open flame is a tremendous skill set. So this is the best fire we've had. Again, it's a homesteading, building fires, building gardens, working with animals, animal husbandry, all the things that you're going to be doing when you homestead is all about learning, and it's all about a progression of time. And we have certainly done that over the past year, actually, with adapting and learning to use our wood stove and all the things that come along with it. It can get a little messy. You've got some, issues in terms of wood ash and shavings and things like that, but the trade-off is tremendous. We appreciate you watching here at Appalachia's Homestead. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe and check us out on Facebook and all of our other places that we hang out, and we'll talk to you soon. And again, we appreciate you, and you'll have a great night.